Hey folks, good morning. Giving you guys a quick update today with some seismic event. Today's actually Thursday, November 20th, 2025. All right. Now, last video I spoke of the San Andreas fault line, the New Madrid, and also the Caribbean. Now, 4.5 hit right there between Guadeloupe and Martinique. That's in the Caribbean, not that far from the British Virgin Islands, and also, as I said it before, right north of Punta Cana got a 3.8. Also, British Virgin Islands is taking on some small seismic activity, but I knew not surprised about that 4.5. Also, keep in mind there was a 5.0 that hit between Trinidad and Argentina. So, just like I expected, the Caribbean, same thing going on for the next few days. There's going to be an uptick with some quakes. Again, I'm just sending this out to my friends over there in the British Virgin Islands, head on a swivel, Dominican Republic, and southern part of Puerto Rico. And also, don't forget the San Andreas fault line. I talk about that 4.1 magnitude that hit over there south of San Francisco. Still the same thing happening here. More seismic activity on the San Andreas fault line. They're not that big. Also, the Cascade subduction zone is taking on some seismic activity also. Remember, guys, when I told you there is a volcanic eruption getting ready to happen off the coast of Oregon. I'm still stuck into that. I see this happening anywhere between the end of 2025 moving into the beginning of 2026. And Idaho is getting some quakes. Nevada, not surprised because there's a swarm of earthquake happening right now in New Mexico, White City, New Mexico. And I did say it's going to trigger some quakes over there in Nevada. Colorado also got hit. Not surprised because of what's happening in New Mexico. Kansas also got some seismic activity. Central America is basically taking on some big quakes right now. Nicaragua 5.3. Costa Rica, off the coast of Costa Rica, is seeing some big seismic activity. Also off the coast of Peru is seeing some big seismic activity. Now moving all the way over here to Europe, guys. Let me bring some attention to Europe. Turkey is seeing some quakes, and Greece. Turkey and Greece. You guys are getting some seismic activity. I see this going on for the next couple of days. This is going to continue for you guys. Then it's going to slow down, and also right next to Rome at 4.2. But most of the seismic activity is going to reach over to Turkey and Greece, especially Sindirji, Turkey, and southern section south of Athens in Greece. So this is where it's going to be. And that's pretty much it for the seismic activity. And also, again, what's happening to the Cascade subduction zone is also sending barrage of quakes is happening right now on the southern part of Alaska. Now, Mount Spurs over there in Alaska is also getting ready to erupt. So anytime the Cascade subduction zone starting to act up, keep in mind the Aleutian Islands, the southern part of Alaska, you're going to see an uptick with seismic activity. And I'm not surprised. The biggest uptick right now happening is on the San Andreas fault line and also the southern part of Alaska. Also, Europe, there's some quakes going on, but they're pretty big. Not that consistent, but it's happening. Especially, as I said before, in Turkey and Greece, south of Athens. And Turkey is going to be Sindirji, Turkey. And that's pretty much what's going on right now on November 20th, on Thursday, 2025. Again, the Caribbean is seeing seismic activity. Guadeloupe, Martinique, you guys had a big quake. That was a 4.5. That's big. That's big for the Caribbean. And also British Virgin Islands. There is quake coming your way because Central America right now is getting extremely active. But New Madrid, not that serious right now. You guys are getting quakes, but it's not that serious. This the where I'm actually watching right now is the San Andreas fault line, the Caribbean, of course, southern part of Alaska, and also over there in Europe. And that's pretty much it for seismic activity. This is where most of it's going to be. The most I would say the one that caused the most damage. This is basically where they're gonna hit for the next few days. And this is where we need to basically pay attention to. So again, my friends over there in California, stay very, very aware because the San Andreas fault line right now, it's not behaving right. Also, my friends over there in the Caribbean, it's acting up also in the Caribbean. And also Alaska. I haven't mentioned you guys in a while, but you guys are getting a swarm of earthquake. And as I said before, this is because of the the Cascade subduction zone. Whenever there is an uptick on the Cascade subduction zone, Alaska, you guys are in trouble. And that's how it works. There's no way around it. And again, Europe, Turkey, Greece, and Rome, you guys will be getting some seismic event activity. Not that consistent, but big enough where you guys are going to feel it. So anyway, I hope this information helps someone out there. And again, I'm just making this video to make you guys aware. If you're in these locations, guys, stay aware, all right? And stay ready, because it's easier to get ready when you stay ready. That it's harder to get ready when things are falling apart, but when you stay ready, sorry, I'll just getting my thoughts together. I always encourage people, stay ready. It's one of the best things you can do, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to transition rather than get ready. Because when you want to get ready, you're not going to have enough time to get ready. So you need to have the proper stuff in your home during an earthquake, know what to do, where to go, and so forth. Do your due diligence in that. I'm always encouraging people, man. One of the best things you can do to know that you're having an earthquake before anyone else is to have a glass of water in your common area, where you spend most of your time at work, whatever. If you're in an earthquake prone zone, have a clear glass of water. Look, keep an eye on it. If the level of the water is changing, you're having an earthquake, and then you decide what you want to do afterwards. All right. So again, just making you guys aware. That's it, folks. Love you guys, and have a great afternoon. And going on into the weekend, these areas that I listed will see some seismic activity also. All right. Stay blessed. Love each and every one of you.